Hey y'all, welcome back. Happy Cinco de Mayo. It's been what, 3 months? Something like that? It's been a minute. Anyway, when I signed off of here and stopped coming back, I was less responsible, if you catch my meaning. And I'd also mulled over the idea of just calling it quits on this because there's plenty of other people that can say what I need to say and say it better and more concisely. Shut this off. But I had a comment from one of my subs. God bless you, Don. The only comment he wrote was, "Video me now." So, what the hell, right? Instead of making it on my way home or during the day when I should be sleeping, we'll cut one on the way in and see if more than 3 people watch it since I've been gone for so long. Geez, I'm not even sure what the rules of things I can and can't say are. So, I'm going to be careful about this in general. Obviously, I wouldn't support anything illegal, any activity that might be a violation of the law, right? So just bear that in mind. And we'll see how much I can wrap into this in one shot. Over the past, 4 months? February, March, April, 3, because we're in the beginning of May. 3 months. I've watched our country take a disgusting slide. Just from the installation of a new leader. I've watched races of people be turned into demons just because it seems like a good thing to do. I've watched occupations be demonized. Marginalized and dehumanized. I've seen the beginnings of the purge of our military based on political ideology. And all I can do is think to myself, damn, history repeats itself. It always does in some form, fashion, or another. Those of you that were with me from my old channel are going to remember my videos on a communist revolution in America. And I wish I still had them, because I'd repost them. No questions asked. And y'all would see what I'm seeing. And you probably are anyway. Political adversaries, be it of one form or another, have been dehumanized, right? You've been pushed into the corner. If you said if you believe a certain way, you're an extremist. If you look a certain way, you're a racist. If you do certain jobs, you're an extremist racist. That's a label that's hard to shake. What's your first response when somebody says you're one of those things? No, the fuck I'm not. Well, see, you're denying it. You're denying it. That must make it true. You've been dehumanized. You're subhuman. You're other. If you're not part of that clique. Now, some of y'all are in places where you're not feeling that squeeze, where the need to look over your shoulder because of who you are isn't necessarily there. But for those of us that are, they grew up where they're at, or not too far from it. It's a grimy feeling. And what I can surmise is it's basically one you better get used to. How to channel. I'm going to borrow from another content provider with this statement, because if you don't know how to channel that feeling, the time for a loud, high velocity discussion may arise, be it long distance or close quarters. You're never going to see it coming. And there are those of us that saw this coming for years. Right? We got a little break, a little reprieve that we weren't supposed to get. 2016 to 2020. But in my mind, full court press is on. People like you and I that work their whole lives, or their whole adult lives, for what they have, are going to be told, no, that's not yours anymore, because you got it by oppressing someone else. People like me are going to be told, you can't do that job anymore because you're systemically racist. We need to replace you with a new federalized agency. And if you don't think it's coming, you can't see the writing on the wall, or your nose past your face. Or perhaps an international agency, if you catch my drift. What if you don't think the potential for all that is there? You haven't been paying attention. It didn't take a rocket scientist. It took 3 months of keeping an ear tilted, half an eye open. feel the squeeze? To see that big hand reaching out to strangle you in your very being because of who you are. And you're not what they deem proper, human, and deserving. Anyway, can you feel the squeeze? Talk about it in the comments. If I get a halfway decent response, I'll pick this back up. Otherwise, be safe. Watch your six. Out for now.